Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. This is going to be my current travel favorites. I just got back from the beautiful country of Vietnam. We went to 4 different cities. We went to Da Nang, we went to Hoi An, we went to Hanoi, and we also visited Ha Long Bay, which was amazing. So it was just a wonderful holiday. It was a lot better than I expected. I really liked the entire experience. So I'm back. It's raining, so it's reminding me a lot of Vietnam, and I thought I would share with you my top 10 favorite things that I brought along with me through my holiday. So hopefully that would be of use to you, and if you're going on travels soon, you might want to check these things out as well. The first item that I want to show you is actually what I'm wearing at the moment, and it's the Uniqlo sweater. It's sort of like a knit sweater, so I'm going to show you how it looks like. It's over my Tintin in Vietnam tank top. How cute is that? But it's just a longish sweater, and the arms are really long. It's just a very nice knitted sweater for autumn or winter time, and it was just perfect for my trip because it was getting a little bit chilly at night, and even during the day I had to wear this sometimes when it was cold. So Uniqlo is really good at coming up with very lightweight winter materials. I mean, you guys must have seen the ads already, and all the hype is worth the hype, really. I mean, because I've had a lot of blazers and sweaters from Uniqlo which I use in the office and stuff like that, so they're very lightweight. They look really good. They're pretty structured. This one's a little bit slouchy, but I do have a couple of structured blazers that you can actually check out if you want to bring a little bit more smart casual look to your travels. So I highly recommend checking out Uniqlo for your winter needs if you're going on holiday. This really saved my life, because without this I think I would have gotten really cold, and I get cold very easily coming from Singapore and all. I want to share with you the book that I was obsessed with. When I was growing up, I used to read a lot. Like, I used to read a lot of romance novels, then I started reading a lot of crime, thriller novels, and then recently, because I've been so busy, I've been picking up more of non-fiction kind of books, like motivational books and all that. But I decided for this particular trip, I just wanted to relax and go back to what I liked. So I got 50 Shades of Grey. No, I'm just kidding, I did not. I got this particular book from one of my most favorite authors called Michael Connelly, and it's called The Gods of Guilt. It's part of the Mickey Holler series. There's a couple of main characters, but this is the Mickey Holler version, and it is, I think, his latest book. It was 16 bucks. I got it at the airport. Haven't heard about it, but his novels never fail to keep me in suspense, and I finished this, I think, into the 4th day of the trip. So pretty much read it on the plane, in the hotel room. I read it on the way to Da Nang, throughout the different trips. So it was really good, and I really do like his novels. If you are a thriller or a law fanatic sort of person who likes to read about those type of things, I do recommend you checking out his book. Next up is a beauty item. It is my very trusty Tangle Teezer. Yes, I got it in the hot pink version. I got this in Tokyo, but you can actually still find them in Singapore as well. So this is great. This is basically the only comb that I brought along with me. It's perfect for you to put in your purse. I basically just kept it in the hotel room, and when my hair feels frizzy, I basically just use this, and this is just perfect for everyday use, to be honest. But it makes for perfect traveling because it is so lightweight. It doesn't add on much weight to your luggage, and it is perfect. You know, because sometimes when you're on holiday, you don't really want to wash your hair every day because it's so much hassle. Like, you have to wash your hair, you have to kind of shampoo, condition, you have to kind of put the serum in, you have to put, like, you have to blow dry your hair. So sometimes, to be honest with you, I just do not wash my hair. I just take a shower and then I'm done with my hair, like, tied up and stuff. But because it's second day hair, so my hair does tend to get tangled and all that, so this really helps me to save all the tangled ends, and it's just a blast to have around. This is a must-have in your beauty kit. Next up are my skincare products. I bring one skincare product, my must-have for the daytime, and then one for the nighttime. So for the daytime is, of course, my all-time go-to SK2 water treatment essence, and this, I basically put it in a small Sephora bottle. You can find this near the cashiers of Sephora, and what I do is that I basically just spritz it in the morning, of course, before I put on my sunblock, which is another thing that you have to bring in. But with regards to skincare, skincare, this is the one thing that I cannot live without. So that's the daytime one. For nighttime, I like to bring something that's kind of all-rounded sort of serum that would help my face if it has one of those naughty days. You know, sometimes your skin just gets out of control. So for this trip, I actually brought along my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum, and this is one of my favorites even if I'm not traveling. It's just really easy. The packaging is plastic, and basically it comes up like that. You basically just put a little bit of serum onto your palms, you just blend it out all onto your face. So my skin was, you know, pretty well behaved throughout the trip, and I basically just do this every night. When I was not too lazy, I did this every night, and yeah, it just kept my skin intact and in balance. Next up are my bags. So of course, as you guys know, my must-have travel companion is my Longchamp Model Depose bag, and this is the one which is sort of like, you know, it has a leather top here and it's like sort of nylon material. So this is a must-have. I carry this all around with me, even on the boats, even if I'm going hiking, I would carry this with me because it's so goddamn freaking big and you can carry a ton of stuff. But what's more interesting is a new favorite, which is something in the bag, which I actually decided to use this, which is a freebie that I got from the Body Shop. I haven't even taken the tag out yet. But this is an in-bag organizer, and what I do is that I just place it into the bag. And because I do love this bag a lot, but because it's so big, I do get things lost in there. Like, it takes me sometimes a couple of minutes to find my keys, to find my wallet, and it's because it's just so big, and I put a lot of shit in there. So this little bag organizer has really helped me throughout the trip. So whenever my husband's asking me, can I have the passport, I'm like, okay, just take it out from the passport. It has so many compartments, so I actually place our passports here, and then all the different receipts here, and I've got a huge compartment in there to put many different things like my mints, my hand sanitizer, my key, and all that good stuff. So it's really handy if you do have like a big bag, or if you do tend to lose things in your bag. I do highly recommend you to get one of these things because it just saves you all the trouble. So even after the travel, I'm actually just keeping this in the bag because it's just super useful to have it in there. Next favorite is what I'm actually currently using to kind of talk to you at the moment, to tick off my list, is this Muji notebook, which if you guys have watched my previous videos, I basically use this for all my blogging, vlogging ideas and just kind of brainstorm because I have so many things in my head. I need to put it down somewhere. So this has been a very nice companion for the trip because I have used it to kind of come up with lists and come up with ideas, and it's just a good way to kind of put things. And I'm the kind of person whom I need to have all these lists and to do things for me to actually get things done. So that's pretty great. I actually probably need to get one more because it's finishing very soon, but this is how it looks like. You can basically buy any of these notebooks. This was $1.60, and I basically took like the stamps and stamped all these lips here. Or alternatively, if you do not want to use the stamp, you can basically just do this. Next up is a makeup item, and it is my very first lip palette. It is the MAC Viva Glam lip palette. It comes in 6 different shades, and these are all the Viva Glam colors. So if you've always wanted to try these colors out, make sure you go check it out. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So it's got a very nice mix of, first of all, darker and more nudish colors, and it also has a good mix of matte and shimmery and cream sheen colors. So it's really nice to use. All the colors are pretty pigmented, but you need to be aware that it will not apply like the lipsticks, because lipsticks, when you apply them, they're very pigmented and you get a very strong payoff from them. But obviously, because these are in the lip palette versions, they are not as, you know, pigmented as you would apply like a normal lipstick. You do have to kind of use the lip brush to kind of really build up the product. But what I liked about this is that I only had to carry this one little palette and I didn't have to carry too many things, so it did work well because I usually do carry the blush palettes as well as the eyeshadow palettes. So for this palette, it was good because you can actually just use your fingers and just kind of apply, or to actually kind of touch up your look, and it will create a very sheer kind of look. But if you want a more deeper, stronger look, you can actually use your your lip brush, which I have here, the MAC 316 lip brush. It was bloody expensive. It was like $41, so just use any kind of lip brush that you have. So I used this and created many different colors with it. I actually ended up liking this very nudish color here, which is sort of almost a matte, and this is a color which I will not use on its own, but I basically used this to kind of blend it with this and that, and it was just very nice. It was like painting your lips, just creating your own color, and you can do like ombre lips and all that jazz with this. So this was actually pretty cool. I got it for $65. You have 6 colors here, so it was actually pretty good, worth the money as well. So I'm looking forward to traveling more with this particular palette. Next up is actually a music item. It is actually my Spotify app. So I have it on my old iPhone 4, which I never use as a phone anymore. So I basically use this as my MP3 player. So Spotify is basically an app which you can download. You do get the first month free, and then after that you have to pay like $1.99, or no, sorry, you have to pay, I think they have the option of paying like a yearly free fee, which it's not expensive. Okay, I mean, if you're like a music lover like me, it's actually worth paying for. The only thing that of course, people say that they don't want Spotify is because you don't actually get to keep the music. You actually have to log online or create them as offline playlists for you to listen to them. But honestly, I used to be from that school of thought, and then you realize that you never use any of the CD-ROMs, any of the music that you ever bought, and sometimes you listen to them for a couple of months and then you stop listening to them unless you want to regurgitate your memory about some special time in your life. But generally, I don't find myself going back to that CD-ROM and taking the CD out and listening to it. So this is the perfect way. You can create like offline playlists as well. So I basically created a couple of slow and soothing playlists, and they do have ready-made playlists for you to actually listen to. So this was amazing. I basically just listened to a lot of the music while I was traveling, a lot of new music. It's a great way for you to find new indie music as well, stuff that's not too commercialized, and stuff that's, you know, from your childhood, way back when you listened to Guns N' Roses or Metallica. You can actually find them on Spotify, so it's pretty awesome. So that's okay. So last item I want to share with you. Okay, I have to make a separate video on this, but I'll share with you as my travel favorite for now, and it's their Real Eyeliner push-up liner by Benefit. So the reason why I'm kind of feeling a little bit weird about this is because it actually made an appearance in my most disappointing products video, because I just couldn't get around what's the big deal about it. I kind of like dissed it a little bit, saying that it's not long lasting, blah blah blah. Okay, but for travel friendly purposes, I have changed my mind about this, and I'll make a different video about all the products that I've changed my mind on. And I just really like this. I do recommend you to get this because it is a gel liner, so it lasts a really long time, and when you're traveling, you don't really want an eyeliner that will disappear after a couple of hours, because you don't have time to reapply that eyeliner. You want something that would remain from morning to night, and that's what this baby actually did. Yes, it does get removed very easily with normal wet wipes, but it is still pretty long lasting. And in the past, when I used this, it used to crease under my eye, so my under eye would actually have some black spots or black lines. But recently, when I used it in Vietnam, it didn't do that. So I don't know, maybe I just had to kind of practice with it. So it was also very easy to apply. I found a trick to applying this. You basically apply it from the middle of your eyelids and then out, and then you connect it to the inner eyelid portions. And I can actually create a proper winged liner with this as well. It's a different kind of wing liner that I'm used to, but it's still a pretty decent wing liner. So a lot of you have actually asked me how this compares to this, which is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner thingy. So I will be doing a comparison video of these two, but for now, I have used this extensively and I do recommend it for travel purposes. Okay, so those are the 10 top things that I've loved for my previous just holiday that just passed, and I miss it already. I do miss Vietnam already. I will be blogging, and I do have vlogs that's coming up about my trip, so and join me as I venture to Vietnam in my upcoming videos that I will upload. But I hope that this actually helped, and if you guys are traveling as well, do let me know what your favorite travel products are. Leave it as a comment down below, and I can actually learn from you guys as well. So till I see you guys in my next video, bye, love you guys.